Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Alexander McEwen, and we are now on the second video. You don't have to write it yourself. Writing a book from scratch, hiring a ghostwriter, or using ChatGPT. Okay, so guys, we're going to go ahead and dive right into this. As you can see here, I already typed in Amazon. So you go ahead and type in Amazon, and from there, click on Amazon.com. All right, then from there, guys, we're looking for bestsellers. So it says bestsellers here. And then also, if you click the left column, it also says bestsellers here as well. So either one works. We'll go ahead and click on that one. All right, and then from here, guys, scroll all the way down to where it says books and click on that. All right, then from here, guys, as you can see, these are Amazon bestsellers. So these are the top 100 books that are selling in the entire Amazon store. Okay, so all of these books, guys, that you are seeing right now, they are all selling superbly well. Okay, and what we're doing right now, guys, this is called market research. Okay, because we're looking at the book covers. Okay, we're looking at the prices for the books. We're looking at the titles of the books because we know all of that is working. Okay, and we're modeling. Very important to model, not copy, because you can get in trouble for copying. But modeling, on the other hand, modeling for inspiration, there's nothing wrong with that. So let's say, for instance, if you were looking at the Rainbow Fish, if you was writing that type of book, which is obviously a children's book, you would reach out to your graphic designer and say, hey, I'm writing a children's book. This one seems to be doing very well. Can you give me something similar? Can you give me some options? And you tell them the same thing, to model and not copy. And okay, and it would be the same thing even with the content, even with the actual manuscript of the book as well. You are modeling. You are always coming up with something new, fresh, and unique. Okay, you're only modeling, not copying. Okay. We scroll all the way to the top, guys. As you can see here to the left, these are all the categories that you can place your book in as well. So you have a lot of options here. Okay, and then from here, guys, we'll go ahead and click on one of these books for a demonstration. So we'll click on The Tenant. Okay, we can tell that this is a romance book just from the book cover. Come down a little bit. Always look at the list price, guys. This is the real price. All right, you'll see a discounted price at times. That means that book is selling well. So Amazon will tend to do that if your book is selling very well. But no matter what, they will give you your royalty based on the list price. Okay, so that's the good thing about that. All right, so if we was modeling this type of book, we look at the list price. So we already saw that. We look at the page length, how long the book is. So this is about 368 pages. So you would aim to make your book around that same length if you was modeling this type of book. All right, and then we're scrolling all the way down here, guys. We're looking at the categories. So once again, if you was writing something similar, you would put the book in similar categories as this book. We see the page length again, 368 pages. And then, guys, we see the bestsellers rank. So by now, guys, you understand that the lower the rank is, the better that book is selling. So, and obviously right now we're looking at the top 100 books. So we know all these books are selling very well. So the lower the ranking, the better. So always keep that in mind too. Now, guys, before I go on, if you don't see a bestseller in your niche, do not let that stop you. That's why we started this program with Mindset First. Your book could be the one that opens that door. Okay, so no matter what I'm showing you visually, yes, I'm showing you what's working today. I'm showing you the top 100 books that are selling. Okay, so if you were to look at any one of these books and look at the categories and aim to put your book in there, the one thing you know for certain is that people are buying books in that category. But regardless, if you don't see your book, if you go to certain categories and you see similar books, but they seem to not be selling too well, do not let that stop you, guys. Which brings me to my next point. This is why I go over Ingram Spark and Lulu as well. Okay, because even if your book isn't an Amazon hit, readers in other countries can still find and buy it when it's published on those type of platforms. Okay, so very important to not be solely reliant on Amazon, or rather feel hopeless if you see that your book is not selling too well. Know that if you publish on Ingram Spark or Lulu, especially Ingram Spark, it's wider distribution, global distribution, so better chances of people seeing and purchasing your book and loving your book. Okay, so keep all of that in mind. All right, so guys, we're still just going to use this for an example. I want to show you guys something else here. I want you to go to Google. I actually have this pulled up, but I want to show you how I pulled it up. So go to Google and type in Kindlepreneur Calculator. All right. And once you type that up, Kindlepreneur Calculator, get out of this. Click on this one, the free Amazon book sales calculator. Okay. So guys, this is such a valuable tool because I did not have this to start off with when it came to publishing books. But let's see here, scrolling up here, the Amazon book sales calculator, what you do is, guys, you put in your ranking. So you put in the ranking of the book, whatever book you're looking at, you're modeling. Put in the book type, marketplace. So I'm just putting this for paperback. But again, it all depends on what you're modeling. We scroll down here, you put in the pages, how long the book is, and also the price. And then if I jump right here, I actually have it pre-filled out. So this is to give you a demonstration. So this is that same book we've been looking at. Look to the right, guys. See, I have everything filled out here to the left. Look to the right, earnings per day, guys, over $5,000. So $5,734 per day that book is selling. And that's just one format, guys. Keep that in mind. We're not even talking about audiobook and ebook. We're just talking about one version of the book. Okay, this is the earnings per month. Okay, over 170,000. The copy sold over 1,000, and then the copies sold per month, as you can see here, guys, over 31,000 copies sold per month. Okay, so keep all of that in mind. Take advantage of this Kindle bestseller calculator. Such a valuable tool. All right, so we're going to go back to Amazon. So we can still stay on here, guys. When it comes to writing the book, this is how we do this. You read 10 positive reviews to understand what the readers love about the book. So if we were modeling this book, that's what we would do. And then we would read 10 negative reviews to see what's missing or what the readers disliked about the book. All right, and just from that alone, that is your blueprint. Okay, you're focusing on giving the reader more of what they love and leaving out what they don't. When you can literally come up with something, an idea, just from that. Oh, they like this, they love that. Oh, they didn't like this, didn't like that. Okay, got it, I have an idea. I'm going to come up with something fresh, unique, and new just from what I read. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, and guys, whether you're writing the book yourself, or whether you are outsourcing or you're using AI, everything remains the same. You're going to always use the same insights to guide the chapters. If you're hiring a ghostwriter, you're going to give the writer a clear brief. If you're using ChatGPT, you're going to give it review notes and prompt it to create something unique and fresh and only to model and not copy. Okay, very important. I know I've said that numerous times, but I can't say it enough. All right. And then one other thing I want to show you guys, just for those who think that your book always has to be super long, it really doesn't. I want to show you one other thing. I'm at books. I clicked on books. Go to Kindle Store. Click on Kindle Store. From there, click on Kindle Short Read or type in Kindle Short Read. It may not pop up for you. So Kindle Short Read. All right. From there, go to the left. Up. Get all this is popping up. Okay. Go to Kindle Short Reads. Click on that. All right. And then from here, guys, as you can see, we have books all the way to 11 pages. All right, so your book does not have to be super long. So I remember when I found this out, I just thought this was incredible. So keep that in mind as well, guys. Your book does not have to be super long. The same format applies. You would click on either one of these. You would look at what's selling, go to that, use the KDP, the Amazon bestseller calculator, put in the ranking of that book, and if it's selling very well, you know you got something, at least with this approach. But as I said before, regardless, write and publish your book. All right, so guys, last but not least, we're going to go over the ChatGPT. So my honest take, this is a big question I'm sure a lot of you have. Can I use ChatGPT to write a book? The short answer, yes, you can. But here's what I want you to understand if you go this route. Use it as a tool, not a shortcut. Start by finding a book in your niche that you admire, not to copy, but to use it as inspiration. Then you tell ChatGPT, create a book outline modeled after this type of book, make it fresh, unique, and original. You can also give it specific guidance like how many chapters you want, the tone or voice you're aiming for, the audience you're writing to. But here's where your work comes in. You must carefully review the manuscript ChatGPT gives you, because the longer the manuscript gets, the more likely it's going to repeat itself. It will stray off topic or unintentionally mimic another book too closely. Okay, so you have to be intentional. And this is where an editor becomes absolutely essential. Okay, editing is non-negotiable, okay, in general. So whether you wrote it yourself, hired a ghostwriter, or use ChatGPT, you need a great editor. Why? Because poor editing leads to bad reviews lead to fewer sales, and once trust is lost with readers, it's hard to get the trust back. Okay? Focus on the reader first. This isn't about squeezing as much money as possible out of a customer. This is about leaving your readers with such a great experience that they want to come back to you for your next book and the one after that. When your readers are happy, the company selling your books are happy, and you will win. So yes, ChatGPT if it aligns with you, but use it with excellence, ethics, and care, because your name, even under a pen name, should always be attached to quality. Guys, that wraps it up for this video. I know I went a little bit longer than I intended, but as always, the intention is always to be able to add exceptional value to every video. Hope you got a lot from it. You got this, guys, and I will see you in the next video.